Hello, welcome to the podcast. Group 2's final podcast is brought to you by Group Coordinator Austin Muratori, Alternative Coordinator Leslie Petrovic-Shepanik, Jessica Pitts, Ashley Odom, Jose Ponce, Jennifer Stewart, and Eddie Pele. Group 2's unifying concept is the next big thing, Wi-Fi. In today's podcast, we're going to discuss the future of Wi-Fi, where it is heading, and how it has and will continue to change our lives for better or for worse. Finally, our editing theme is the photo album.
Consumer appeal and gravitation for Wi-Fi is growing at an exponential rate. This technology was originally used in the military and is now a common component in our everyday lives. With over 824,000 Wi-Fi locations worldwide, wireless communities are on the technological forefront. Cities and countries all over the world are considering Wi-Fi a new standard in urban and commercial development projects. The more recent technological feat in Wi-Fi is the cloud, which incorporates a wireless mesh network of radio nodes or connection points that communicate with each other to create a seamless canopy of Wi-Fi service. Hermiston, Oregon is the world's largest hotspot location that offers a wireless cloud that is over 700 square miles. The cloud provides specialized applications to allow local officials to check parking meters remotely, surveillance, intelligent traffic systems, telemedicine, and distance education. In 2008, London was named the Wi-Fi capital of the world, and in 2012 it was referred to as the free Wi-Fi capital. According to a 2010 issue of Car and Driver, a quarter of the US cars would be connected to the internet within 5 years' time. Ford has begun offering a service called Sync that essentially uses your cell phone as a modem to access traffic, weather info, news, and directions to its consumers by voice command without looking away from the road. GM has upped the ante from their well-established OnStar navigation and concierge service, and has recently partnered with AT&T to offer a Wi-Fi-enabled vehicles to their roster. This feature will make their GM cars a Wi-Fi hotspot where its consumers can stream video, complete software updates, and provide traffic info and watch TV. Wi-Fi has certainly captured the attention of consumers, as well as a variety of companies aggressively pursuing its financial gains from its technological phenomenon. Wi-Fi has become a major factor in the redevelopment of communities and economic development to our telecommunication infrastructure.
One of the most exciting innovations in Wi-Fi technology is Hotspot 2.0, also known as Wi-Fi Certified Passpoint. Hotspot 2.0 is an interoperable Wi-Fi authentication and handoff technology that allows mobile users to move from Wi-Fi hotspot to hotspot without selecting connections and entering passwords, the same way phones travel between cell towers without intervention. The goal of Hotspot 2.0 is to make Wi-Fi access as convenient and widespread as cell phone service. In order to meet the exponentially growing demand for mobile devices with Wi-Fi capabilities. Soon, it will be possible to access the internet on the go practically anywhere, on the bus, on a train, even in a plane.
With the development of computing comes the possibility of creating a tool to explore the virtual array of objects that are ordinarily inaccessible. The advancements in Wi-Fi place stepping stones to a greater progress of cognitive learning, otherwise known as augmented reality. What is it? Augmented reality is the art of generating computer or digital content over real-world surroundings to enhance learning capabilities. It has origins as early as the 1950s, starting with Morton Heilig's most famous invention called the Sensorama machine, a stimulator with visuals, sound, vibration, and smell designed to intensify some cinematic experience. Although the technology has been employed in military and medical procedures throughout the years, it has only recently started to progress. As Wi-Fi expands and technology develops, augmented reality has a chance for its own growth. Today's technology is already producing a marked shift in the way we think and behave. In a world where Wi-Fi is offered at one's fingertips and cell phones are tucked away on nearly everyone, our brains are constantly under the influence of an ever-expanding world of new technology. Through Wi-Fi, we are able to experience the world in a new way. Instead of wondering what bus you should take or what brand of cheese is on sale, cell phones will be equipped with augmented reality, and it will only show you what you need. Augmented reality will open many doors to obtaining knowledge and entertainment. But as with any technologies, there could be downfalls. Other than using it as a channel of information, it could lead to a few doubts. Will it corrupt our views on the real world? Would it prove hazardous to our health? Who would it be available to, and are there any restrictions? Augmented reality has the potential to revolutionize the way we experience the world. In a city of the future, you will only experience what you personally feel is necessary. If digital overlays can be integrated into eyeglasses and become mainstream, we may never go back to plain old reality again.
As with any new innovation, there are always risks involved. Some far less dangerous than others, but nevertheless there are risks that we may not be able to account for. Such is the case with the increased exposure to radio frequency radiation as we transition into Wi-Fi dependent communities. I offer a professional opinion as to what we do know about RF exposure, or should I say, what we don't know.
The real concern here, Larry, is analogous to this. We've only been using cell phones for a short period. Most of the studies are for a short period of time. So if you have a 14-year-old who smokes cigarettes, we don't expect that 14-year-old to develop lung cancer at 24. We expect them to develop lung cancer at 54. If you have an 8-year-old using a cell phone, we don't expect them to develop lung cancer at 18, but at 48. So what happens after 20, 30, 40 years of use? That's the concern, and we don't have the answer yet to that.
Here we can see where cell phones, radio towers, and most of our household appliances fall in accordance to radiation levels, with Wi-Fi signals and other such apparatuses not far behind. It may not seem like much at first glance, but when you stop to think of the dosage that we would be receiving from the collective sources, then we can begin to wonder if we were affected as little as we first thought. Although the levels of radiation are presumably low, with the amount of equipment that would heavily rely on constant Wi-Fi and tower signals, there is still a cause for concern and is not something we should dismiss altogether until ample research has been conducted.
Wi-Fi speeds and the future of this technology. In 1999, both Wi-Fi speeds of A and B came out. A only has the capacity of 54 megabits per second at 5 gigahertz. B only has the capacity of 11 megabytes per second, but operates at the frequency of 2.4 gigahertz, which allows for less interference than the 5 gigahertz frequency. In 2003, G came out. G has the capacity of 54 megabits per second, very similar to A, but G operates at 2.4 gigahertz, like B, to allow for less interference as well. In 2009, N came out. N can operate anywhere from 150 megabits per second to 900 megabits per second, depending on if it is a single band or dual band. With N, you have the choice of 2.4 or 5.0 gigahertz frequency. With 5.0, you have faster speed but can have more interference. With 2.4, you get a slow to moderate speed with less interference. Currently, there is a new speed launching, which is called AC. AC is similar to N, with having dual frequencies of 2.4 and 5.0. At 2.4 gigahertz, AC is capable of 450 megabits per second, and at 5.0 gigahertz is capable of over 1300 megabits per second. With the new directional technology that AC has implemented, it allows for HD images, movies, and games to travel in a wireless network with little to no buffering.
I will be talking about Wi-Fi and game consoles. The first game console to use the internet was the original Xbox by Microsoft. The game console used an Ethernet, so games could be downloaded from the web onto the console, so players don't have to worry about scratching their discs. Then Microsoft came out with the Xbox 360 that had Wi-Fi built into the console, where not only players could download games off the internet and play them, but could also play online games with other gamers around the world that have the Xbox 360 system. In 2005, the Nintendo Wii came out with their own console with built-in Wi-Fi in the console, but with the Wii, they used all different types of controllers that the Xbox did not. An assortment of different types, like nunchucks and golf clubs, and also tennis rackets to control the action of the game that the players were playing. Around the same time that the Nintendo Wii came out, Sony PlayStation also came out with their own game system in 2005 called the PlayStation 3. That console was built in Wi-Fi, but with the wider Wi-Fi source with its faster speeds and quicker downloads.
Now developers are using Wi-Fi technology in handheld consoles like the PS Vita, where gamers can play online with other people that also have the same PS Vita.
Well, that's it for the podcast. I really hope you enjoyed it and thank you for coming. Until next time, take care.